Bento brings in, I'm getting like power now, the Ascended Masters, you know, because this comes from the Amazon, you know, and the tree is just unbelievable how much healing, protection there is. You know, I'm going to have you hold that for my healing. I want you, I'm going to take you back, way back, okay? And the first 7 breaths that I take when I do my healing, I'm going to be taking all the junk that is gathered, not just from the place, but from the words that still haunt you from people that used to be your friends. Okay, I'm going to take all that away, get rid of it, because you will no longer need it. Okay, you come past that part. The next 7, I'm going to inhale colors, and that's what will be flowing through you. Colors, images, cleansing, and then after that I'll tell you what I get.
Okay.
And what makes this a truly sacred, special healing is that I did a special prayer last night with the full moon and the sun. See, a lot of people say they'll do a full moon healing, the moon way up there. The best time to do it is when you have the moon and the sun both, where you can reach out and have both energies. Like
did
balance.
That last
We
night.
did that this
We
morning.
did it.
That's balance, because you can see them both and like, oh man, this is super. I mean, it's very rare because a lot of times we're so caught up and being rushed, we can't be there at that moment and actually see both of them. I was able to see both of them at the same time. So I did a spiritual prayer and the fact this is an Easter celebration,
It is.
which means a rebirth comes into play. It's all, you know, into part of the healing. So we're going to get started with that. Suzanne gets her
It's
first
fine to
done.
get hers like opened up and ready here with my Reiki.
Okay.
I took you back to a place that was when you're by yourself. also took you back to the place with your sister, the one you supported and defended, the one who was prosecuted. She was you, you were her, you were like twins. Took you back when things were peaceful and beautiful. Sadness wasn't there anymore. We know that in front of you now is a place of flowers, a place of like people, a place of healing, a place of the ancestors. Is I could actually see you swinging, talking to her when she was, but I also could see her sitting on the swing talking to you before you. And this connection is, again, like twins, like a special bond that will never be broken, continue to grow. And the fact that someone let the true story come to be spoken, healed the heart, and broken spirit. Now she walked with her ancestors. She walks there at the beach, place of reunions. That's why you come close to the water again. Walk along the beach with her. She'll try to come to you in the sound of a dolphin. She hasn't figured that part out yet, but she's working on it. Just know her beauty is with you, and she's forever grateful. And again, she will always be with you.
I'm never alone.
I know. No.
Never alone.
No. Nope. No, I got rid of a lot of stuff, the torments, the words, the yuck. So I cleared that all out.
How did it feel to go through the healing?
Very tingly and very, I saw I see light grids. I'm sure you know.
Yes, I did.
I see light grids
The ley
a lot.
lines.
Mhm.
I'm glad to take it on your phone.
Okay, take it on yours, baby. I broke it. Thanks, Andrea.
I know, I can't help it.
Aw.
But, you know, that was good. And actually, the thing that was fascinating about that is, and my father will know this, we didn't have a swing set at the farm. We had the farm. But we had an awesome swing set at our house in Cumberland
Oh.
before we moved to the farm. And there were 2 swings side by
Ah.
side. And I would go out there, Dad knows, I would go out there frequently, and he'd come home from work and I'd be out swinging on the swings
Wow.
and talking to someone. And I was a little itty bitty, and I was talking to someone.
Oh, look at that. That's what I was trying to get. That's where the healing comes through and goes up. The green is a healing color of energy, of light from nature. Send that to me so I can put it up,
Okay.
since I couldn't get it on my phone. Go ahead and finish telling your story, how and relating to your healing, because he was talking about the swing set. So this is taking you back to a safe time.
Yeah, before we moved to the farm. And
That's
it was,
amazing.
and I would sit out on the swing set and would just talk to someone, but I didn't know who I was talking to. And I would have dreams when I was very young. My mother always said that we
That's her
went to the
ankle.
farm because of me.
It's her ankle.
And
I was working on her ankle.
that was the familial connection
Yeah,
with her. And
yeah.
I would, but yeah, I don't have any recollection of doing this.
that
But my
cool?
mother said that, and my
Yes, it
father
was.
has told me, they'd come home or look out in the backyard, and there I was swinging beside this empty swing,
Mhm.
talking to someone. And, you know, I was an intellectually precocious child, and I had, you know, a very spiritual sense of myself and my belonging at a very early age. But after that process began with the swinging and the swinging, I would start to have, I don't dream in black and white, I dream in like uber technicolor.
Yeah.
And I started at about probably around age 7 or 8. I would come and tell my mother, I'm a crow. I'm a crow. And she'd say, no,
That's
you're
a
a
messenger.
human. And I'd say, no, I'm a crow. And when I go to sleep at night, I extend my very large black wings and I fly. Every night I go flying, and I've seen beautiful, beautiful things, and I would tell her, and I would go on, and she's like, oh, my darling has such a vivid imagination. I was flying.
See how it came out of your ankle?
Yeah.
That's where we were like really
what's-
sitting it, and it came
what's
all the way up and out.
Cool about the crow thing is when I first moved here to Cassadaga and started walking around, Don Zangy, who was very, very well known and stuff, he came up to me and goes, you know, I see behind you this huge, huge black crow. Following you everywhere. Black crow, black crow. Then it dawned on me, there is fool's crow and there is black elk. They're related, uncles, nephew. So you got the black crow, which is fool's
Native
crow, and
guides.
black elk.
Yes.
All combined as one.
But the crow is a messenger, and that
Crow is a
relates
messenger.
specifically to her as a messenger
Yeah.
for her
Yeah.
story for the world to understand about the balance between light and dark, and that evil does exist. It's the dark defines the light because how we respond
One
to the
cannot
things that
exist
happen.
without the
Yeah,
other.
Yes,
and if you
exactly.
don't listen to the message, it will laugh at you.
Yeah.
You hear them going, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm always followed with, I mean, huge. I've got this raven that comes to the house in Georgia, and I mean, he's a big boy. He's like this
Oh.
tall. He's like that big around.
Wow,
He's
beautiful.
huge, and he'll just every now and then he'll just come and land in the yard, and no matter what I'm doing, it's like him. I hear him. I know he's out there,
Yeah.
and I'll just go outside, and I'm like, Mom, he's back.
Yeah.
She's like, why do they follow you? They follow me wherever I go. And, you know, Dad's got, on his property in Winter Garden, there's so much wildlife because it's right on the lake. I mean, there's,
Yeah.
you know, there's
Oh.
every kind of bird you can imagine. But the yard is just filled with crows, just
Wow.
filled with them. And I know that they're coming.
Yeah.
They're staying with me.
I am so honored that you came to our Spiritlight meet and greet tonight.
Thank you, honey.
and
Thank you for inviting me.
This means so much to me, and I really respect you and the work that you do, and I'm very excited about having you sign this for me. I'm going to turn on the light so I can
Okay,
read it.
sure. I have a message that came through for you, and I'll put it right in.
Oh,
And
my goodness,
that
thank
doesn't
you.
happen with everybody, but sometimes it does, and I
Oh,
have a
thank
very
you.
specific message for you. So let me get my, oh, and here, thank you, sweetheart, thank you. Thank you, very sweet.
I hope that healing is going to stick with you. It's going to stay with you throughout the night. And I just want to let you know that, you know, the crow coming through, the message for you, and it came through at dinner as well, because we're going to make sure you get a message, even if you didn't say at the end, was that you're doing the work you're supposed to do. Disregard any attacks, anyone who tries to stop you, anyone who gets in your way, any challenges that come your way. Continue straight on because you're on the right path. And if you ever need support, we're only a phone call away, and Kelly would probably sleep outside your house if you needed her to. She's